Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and if you are anything like me, you watched that Lovestruck trailer, you were like, okay, cool, romance, dating, we're getting a dating app, all good stuff. However, you absolutely lost your mind when you saw the axolotl chilling in the bag. I was so excited to find out what they were. I was scared it was just going to be a thing that you could buy from like build and buy mode, like the Marimo tank, and you couldn't like interact with it whatsoever. That is not the case. You still can't really interact with it all that much, but it is a new collection, and I, as a video game lover, a fangirl, and someone who loves collecting things, this is the perfect opportunity for me to make a video on it, because I am actually doing an all collections challenge. I have one save file in The Sims 4. I've been streaming it on and off for about 2 years now, where I go in and I'm trying to find every single thing that this game has in the household collections. And I have to say, I'm doing pretty well. So today I decided, why not focus on one of those collections, try and complete it in one video. When I say I'm not making bad progress, I mean it. Do you see how much I have going on here? I've already completed some of the collections. We got obviously every single frog. I think that was one of the first that we finished, along with the My Sims trophies. We're just working on our postcard still, but obviously we got some extras. We got all the little My First Pet stuff ones, which my game decided to give me an advert about today. It was like, hey, do you remember My First Pet stuff? I'm like, it is a stain on the Sims community. Of course I remember My First Pet stuff. What are you chatting about? We currently have 0 out of 15. Now, I originally said that these couldn't be bred. I did not realize that you could breed these like frogs. I don't know if mine was just like glitched out in early access, but I'm fairly sure I had 2 in my inventory, and then I like tried to click on them and it didn't give me the option for breeding. However, unlike frogs, I don't think there's going to be a cheat sheet yet for how breeding these axolotl work. Why did I choose actually the smallest lot available for an all collection challenge? That was so silly of me. I really didn't think it through whatsoever. Our house is currently a dump because we do keep going on holiday and just like leaving our animals to fend for themselves. But of course, if we are gonna get these, we need to head on over to the new world. Now, I know that there is a log around the park, and then I know there's also a log around here. I'm not too sure if there's like any in this neighborhood. Also, if I look like I'm looking over here too much, I do have the Olympic skateboarding on. I'm sorry, I have to support my girlies. Plop it here. Okay, this is where we are gonna live for the next couple of days, I guess, whilst we're trying to find these axolotls. So I'm fairly sure the log like spawns here. It's definitely around this like location. I'm gonna definitely have to try and keep an eye out for it, but it's like a little tree stump. It spawned! Okay, so it is actually next to the big tree. It's not in this little area, which I thinking it was. It's just a little tree stump with some like reeds growing around it. I don't know how many we'll get from here. I know in my early access, I had like one of them glitch out, and it actually just provided me with like 2 axolotls, which was great. That would be so good right now. Kind of praying that that is the case here, because then that would mean that we could just start breeding them, and that would be so easy. We found a gold one. Okay. Oh, by the way, she's a werewolf. If you're wondering why she's shaking herself like a dog, that would be why. And I work like a dog trying to find these dang axolotls. I fear that's going to be like the only one that spawns around here today. We could actually go digging. There are some collectibles. They really said, we want you to actually work with like jewelry making if you have crystal creations, and I feel like they saw a lot of people's feedback when it came to worlds, especially like newer worlds in The Sims 4, not really having a lot of collectibles like out and about. Lumineck, we got a time capsule. Of course we did. Why would we get anything else? Hello, axolotls? Any of you around here? I feel like if I just stare at this space, one will spawn. I feel like I might be making that up though. Also, my girlfriend started playing this challenge because she got jealous of mine and she's like, I want to do it. But she started doing it as a legacy challenge. Literally 2 minutes into starting it, she downloaded a mod that just means that you can scan for collectibles around the place. I have always firmly said, I wish that that was a thing that we could do in The Sims 4. You could do it in The Sims 3. It was like a really, really high costing, like lifetime reward. But basically, you would like go into world map view. Obviously, The Sims 4 works a little bit differently, but then it would like flash every single collectible on the world map view and you could just run over there and collect everything. Why is that not a thing in The Sims 4? It could just work for like neighborhoods. You could like scan the area and then you could just auto go to pick it up. But I will say it is a mod by the one and only Carl Sims Guides. I will link it down below. I mean, it's not even just a hack. Like, it just honestly saves your eyeballs, because your eyes will get dry from trying to scan the amount of places like as slowly as you can to find like bits that you can dig up. Specifically insects. Insects are the worst things to collect in The Sims 4. There's a celebrity making a rare appearance. Judith, no, I don't want to see you. I actually would pay to never see Judith Ward actually ever again. So usually I feel it spawns maybe like over here, but they don't spawn in like automatically like the frog logs and the dirt piles. So we're definitely gonna just have to hang around a little bit. I remembered, if we're in this neighborhood, we don't actually have to sleep in our tent. We could actually just rent a motel room. Really does not want to spawn today. It's like, you already got one axolotl for today. Why are you trying to endanger them further? Because you can actually release these when they're in your inventory, which honestly makes it feel much worse than having frogs. Where did he go? You can't even sell them. Instead of selling this amazing endangered creature, try releasing it on axolotl habitat, which I think is so sweet. The fact that they're raising the fact that they are endangered species, we get multiples, obviously, we'll release them. Her bladder also went up as she showered in the rain. Why is she just having a piss? I mean, she is a wolf, so it does kind of make sense. It's respawned. Okay, let's go look for those axolotls. I'm sorry, I absolutely will not be releasing you just yet. I need to breed you all. If you think about it, we got the albino axolotl. Oh my word, my friend used to have an albino rabbit and I was absolutely obsessed with it. We will go home and have a look at these once we maybe get like halfway through, which is gonna take a while. So we have gold and albino. Let's breed them, and we did in fact get a new one. We got the lavender axolotl. A white and translucent skin from the absence of melanin gives it a ghostly cute appearance. A lovely shade of purple with Dalmatian-like spots, and we have golden iridescence and light-colored speckles give it a beautiful hue. 3 out of 15 so far. We are a fifth of the way through, but we did get that one quite early. That was about 9:30. I want to say that it potentially respawned. So maybe if we go back to the other park now, we could in fact find another. And now maybe I should be keeping note of like which ones we've bred. We bred the albino and the gold. I would like to kind of breed those two again to see if we get another lavender one, or to see if we get something completely different. Because if we get something completely different, it doesn't really feel like it's similar to the frogs, where different patterns and different like link ups give you chances of different axolotls. This might just be completely random, which I don't know if that's going to make this harder or easier for us. There we go. Okay, I thought it was over here. It's actually right next to the pond, but it has spawned in. We got the green chimera axolotl. Breed the gold one with the albino, and okay, that definitely gave us a new one. You can tell from the sound. We got the pink chimera axolotl. I love how they give them like little descriptions. The split chimera look of two colors happens when two eggs merge naturally, almost like a chocolate and vanilla ice cream coming together for a tasty swirl cone. Don't lick this though. Don't go around licking axolotls. There's your homework for today. And then we got the green one, which is rare. No, it isn't half done applying makeup. This natural wonder results from two developing eggs. Look, there's one that's like half and half. This is like the lobster that was found on TikTok who was half blue, half red. I love axolotls, bro. They're so cute. I love how we're just doing this with the background song of Sammy like losing his mind over the fact that we're fishing and we're not finding his ring. How have we been chosen to go on 7 wild dates? We haven't romanced anyone recently. All we have been doing is catching axolotls. The only love in my life right now is these little axolotls. Please leave me alone. Right, let's breed another one. Let's go for lavender with the pink. Oh, that wasn't a new sound. Oh, no, there was. We got the blue axolotl. Thank you. What are we up to? Out of 15, we have 6. Almost halfway through already. Once you get a couple of these bad boys under your belt, you are flying. At the beginning of this video, I was so losing hope, of course. I will give Bess one simoleon. Sorry, Valentina. I have refused to be an ally to you and your 7 deadly dates. This time around, we'll do the blue one with the green chimera. And we got another new one. Thank you very much. Gold fluorescent axolotl. It is another rare one. Bam. This is so easy. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. This glowing axolotl is the result of humans adding fluorescent proteins to the genome. I don't think that's a good thing. Turn the freaking frogs gay. Turn the freaking axolotls gay. Between this and the golden skin, it has taken glow up to new heights. What did it say about the blue one? An atypical color for axolotls, its azure hue reflects the skies above the lakes they reside in. Cute. Isn't he just like a little nude one and then he just like reflects? Surely. Should we breed the gold fluorescent with the gold? And oh, our first repeat. We got the pink chimera. Oh, this is where it's gonna start getting difficult for sure. That means that we can now release this one. Oh, there's no animation for it. The axolotl has been released outside to its native habitat. The axolotls, thank you for your kindness. See, this is actually quite good for them. We are upping their population, doing a little bit for the environment, which makes a change because usually she just hoards everything. She's like a gremlin. Let's go for the albino and the green chimera. Thank you. I'll take another one. Gold firefly. How many gold axolotls are there? Another uncommon one. As a result of grafting embryos together, this firefly type has a golden body and copper brown tail. Other axolotls probably think it's lazy at washing and never makes it to the tail. Oh my goodness, be honest with me. Do you wash your legs in the shower? I am a legs washer and a feet washer. Next time we breed, I want to see how long it actually takes to be able to breed again. Like, I want to actually pay attention to the timings. They definitely spawn around 20 past 9. I just witnessed that one with my own eyes. It literally just like dissolved onto the screen. I'm scared that if I release this one, it's gonna mean that it like despawns. I'm scared, but she's gonna run on over here. Please don't swipe it as you release him. And then imagine if we just pick him back up. We release him into this little like pond stump and then instantly just like yoink. Okay, so it doesn't take it away, which is good. But let's look for the axolotl. Hopefully it's not it's a copper one. Thank goodness. I was so scared that we were just gonna find the green chimera one again. And then let's breed that new copper one with the lavender. We got the pink axolotl, just a normal one. So we did that definitely around 11. I don't know exactly what time, but it was probably like 10:59 or like 1 or 2 minutes past 11. It took about 3 hours. So from 11 till 2 p.m. is when we couldn't breed them. I will say it is a little bit annoying that the motel isn't like the hotel on Batu, where you can go and like freshen up your sim, so you can have them use the toilet and use the bathroom. I wish that you could just pay like maybe like 5-10 simoleons to be able to do that, considering staying a night is like 20-25 simoleons. I just think that would be a nice little thing, especially for like a rags to riches or something of that nature. Makes it feel a little more realistic for players who like doing those types of challenges. I have no idea, unfortunately, because this is a new collection, what we are currently missing. So copper is common, an axolotl with a copper and brown colored body. Then we got the pink one, a light colored morph of the typical axolotl colors known as the cystic. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. We've got 2 more rares, 1 more uncommon, and then 2 more commons to find. I'm just trying to think, like, what could they be? Maybe if we do the copper and pink, or maybe like copper and lavender. There's the lavender one. Breed with the copper axolotl, because then I'm like, maybe 2 commons would make an extra common. It made a wild copper axolotl, so it was a new one. Thank you. An axolotl with a range of colored speckling that helps camouflage it. Okay, so I really don't know if it's having an effect which ones we breed with each other, but that kind of makes sense if you take into account that this is like copper and brown, and then this one, it did say it had like Dalmatian like spots, and then they created like one that has really good camouflage, which would make sense because it's like copper but also like Dalmatian, so therefore it like mixes in with the murky water and like the ground, maybe, perhaps. Wait, does she have the werewolf thing? Oh my word, she has grooming herself. She can just piss wherever she likes, and then she can also just clean herself up. I don't know how much that's actually gonna help with her hygiene. How are the axolotls not terrified of her? Werewolves are OP. I'm sorry, if you are doing any form of like a rags to riches challenge, or a challenge where you're just like off your home lot, or maybe you don't have a toilet or a shower, make your sim a werewolf. You will not regret it, apart from their fury going up and them changing into a werewolf at any given opportunity. They love it. They live for the fairy life. And then you can just have them fish. You can have them wolf down the fish that they catch. They are self-sustainable. What are our 2 rare? Gold fluorescent and green chimera. I'm like, maybe 2 rares will make a 3rd rare. That gave us a new one. It just didn't play the sound. We got blue fluorescent. My hypothesis worked out. We got the rare and the rare to make another rare. This bold and blue axolotl is the result of fluorescent proteins introduced in their genome in a lab. Other axolotls use it as a reading light. No, stop. Why does that remind me of when you used to have to buy the lights for your Game Boys so that you could see your screen? So now, wait, there's still another rare. Oh my word. Right, let's do blue and gold, and then blue and green. Blue with gold fluorescent. No, that seemed to be a repeat for sure. So at least we have a couple to release back to its habitat. That just gave us another gold fluorescent. I think I have some custom content I need to take out of my game. And Angelique, you are the main priority. You're being saved purely so that I can delete your custom content at a later date. I like how she stands there and waves. She's like, go have a nice life. Hope you find your dad. The axolotls, thank you for your kindness. Oh, that actually gets up our reputation. Why is that so cute? Black melanoid axolotl. That was the last rare one we needed. This axolotl has one of the darkest complexions found and has little to no iridescent coloration. We only have 1 common and 1 uncommon. Maybe we do pink and gold, potentially, like gold firefly, pink chimera, gold firefly. Am
I big braining this? How am I actually doing this? I'm literally just breeding like the two before it. We got the pink firefly axolotl. This firefly axolotl is a result of joining embryos, creating a different colored body and tail. Do you think it forgets and scares itself when it sees its own tail? Right. So I'm gonna do copper and gold and then see if that is gonna give us this. And if not, I'll then try like the gold and lavender. I think I've hacked the system. I think I've figured it out. Let's go for a pambazo. It's a traditional Mexican dish made by dipping stale bread in a spicy pepper sauce, then stuffing it with chorizo, potatoes, lettuce, cheese, and cream. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. It's a delicious hearty sandwich, often enjoyed as street food, offering a burst of flavor. You know what? There's one thing I dislike about the UK. Actually, there's many things I dislike about the UK, but one main thing is the fact that we don't have good Mexican food over here. Maybe I just need to find like a local spot. I just feel like so many of them are big chains that just don't do it well enough. They do not do Mexican food justice. Ooh, we're feeling very inspired. Lovestruck, releasing an endangered axolotl back into the wild is an inspiring activity. Lavender and gold. Oh, that gave us a repeat of gold. This last one, I did not think a common axolotl would be the one to ruin my day. Just heard a scandalous and steamy rumor. Well, why didn't I get a notification about it? Why do we not have like a gossip system? Why does it not actually give you the gossip of like Sims that you know or even don't know? Like that should work with neighborhood stories. I love how she's become neutrally attracted to her and she's just showing her all her photos of her axolotl on her phone. Purple and just regular old pink. Oh my goodness gracious me. That just gave us a copper. Did you just fangirl over me? Did Judith Ward just fangirl? Oh, it's Nancy. Not me falling for my own townie makeover. Oh my god, both the mummies are talking to me. Hi Bella, hi Nancy. I will give you a cheerful introduction to both of you. I would quite literally be a puddle on the floor. If I saw Megumi, Bella Goth, and Nancy Landgrab in the same room at the same time, I don't even know what to go for next, bro. I don't know how we're gonna hack this. Pink and copper? I'm just trying to use like logical reasoning as to what this like common color could be. But then we have the blue one, which is uncommon. So I don't think there's going to be a blue variant. We have the pink chimera, the pink firefly. I don't think there's going to be another black one. I just don't know what that could be. Maybe green? Maybe green is what we're missing. What do you mix to get green? Yellow and blue, right? So that would be gold and lavender. Maybe we should mix blue and gold. We do technically have a blue one. Maybe that would lead us to green. I was just focusing on the common ones, but perhaps it's an uncommon and a common. Let's do blue and gold. I feel like that's our next logical step. Bua said, let me get involved on that. I don't want to serve these stinky men. Who the heck is George Goodwin? What do? You look like a professional fisherman. I would quite like to get to know you, George. Oh my gosh, she went right back over there as soon as the stinky men left. Bua, you are a queen, you're an icon, and I love you. Know your worth. Blue and gold, let's go. Yes! Oh my goodness gracious me, we got 500 simoleons. I don't know if that's for completing the collection. I imagine it is. I cannot believe that I fully just big brain this collection. I should be writing a Sims 4 guide. Hello, I'm so smart. Axolotl Collection complete. Time to relax a lotl. I will continue to breed them and re-release them, I say. I will never ever breed them ever again. They will stay trapped in my dungeon of collections. Oh, look how cute they are. So you can't feed them or anything, but you can just view them. So all
all the common ones have the same cage, and then he has a slightly different one. He's the start of the uncommon. That's the wild copper one. Oh yeah, you can see his little pink tail, but then he's like more copper on the front. Oh yeah, and you can see the spots on the purple one, the like Dalmatian like spots. That's the albino one. This is the gold firefly, which is really sick. The fact that it's got like the copper tail on it is really cool. And then this is the half and half one, which is so sick. It is like the lobster. This is the pink chimera, and then the pink firefly, which looks like the gold one, but it's got a pink head. And then the rare ones are like facing backwards, so I'm quickly gonna change them around. They've kind of got like a little tiger stripe marking on the black melanoid, and then we got the blue fluorescent. Whoa, you are like a nightlight. It doesn't actually like glow. It's not super fluorescent. This is the gold fluorescent, and then look how cute he is, the green chimera. I'm sorry to pick favorites, but I think this is my favorite child. The green chimera is just so sweet. I love the like split half and half. I think it looks so sick. But there we have it. We did manage to complete the collection in a day. Obviously not a Sims day. However, wasn't as hard as I initially thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be hell with only finding like 2 a day. Thank goodness you can breed these bad boys, because I would have struggled so bad if that wasn't an option. Also, apologies for giving misinformation of saying that you weren't able to breed them when I played in early access. I just clearly didn't see the option. Let me know if you have completed this yet. If you have, who is your favorite? Leave your votes down below. I'm sorry this video is late this evening, but look at the discovery that I just made. When you pick them up, they have different emojis. I love them, Your Honor. They're my favorite collection we may have ever had. Look at how cute they are. He's just in a silly, goofy mood. I take it back. I'm terrified. That literally looks like Eloise. Even Simguru Ninja got his own axolotl. I appreciate you all so much, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.